going on? I just seen this thing about a bunch of presidents being clones, and listen, iPad Go makes sense now when it shows George Bush flash like into a poof, and then Obama poofs out of the poof, and it's like I seen this video where this dude merged together Obama's face and George Bush Jr.'s face, and they line up identical. And then I had this kind of shocking feeling, and it's like that Eminem video where he's going through this conveyor belt, and there's just a machine pumping out clones. And literally, maybe that's why Obama's like always taking pictures with different faces, is because secretly the different faces means it's got something to do with having clones. And it also facilitates like an immortal, someone who never can die, like in theory, because every time they get shot, mysteriously they, come back. But it's a trick. It's not like someone who actually comes back from the dead, and you can see their wounds and all that, and is reanimated that way, not in the zombie sense, looking for blood, but kind of like when Jesus came back before he flew off into the sky. Uh, but yeah, I've been aware of this, that there has to be some kind of cloning going on. And then you look at the Egypt thing, and they had this elaborate burial method, and it says because they would be reconstituted at some point in time. And like I said, did some T-1000s go back to Egypt and instruct these guys, like secretly inside the pyramid was a T-1000, and it taught man all the skills, of building pyramids and alchemy and all that, because it's a T-1000. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like got trapped there, and and it left hieroglyphics, that could be lost to history and then reconstituted at a later date. What's it? Then Putin supposedly is a clone of a Caesar, which a Caesar is a particular kind of antichrist figure, in a way too, because if you look in the Bible, or not especially in Maccabees explains the relationship between Jerusalem and Rome and Greece, and there's a testimony to each one of them, documented in Maccabees. But anyway, so a Caesar, so that could make all of them kind of a form of Antichrist, and each of them in their own way, since they're clones of ancient rulers and pharaohs, and they're all related. Not that they're related by blood, but they're related by cloning. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's the real mystery here. And that's why so many of these people have so many different faces. It's because they've been cloned. And some clones malfunction, other ones work. You can watch that movie Multiplicity from back in the day. It was about this very subject here. And once again, they could, if you don't want to play ball with these people anyway, they could always just whack you. If they want you bad enough, they'll just clone you later and brainwash you, and whatever they need to get you to submit to whatever they need you to do. Just like a clone, it's like a clone is even has less worth than an actual natural birth, when that doesn't even sometimes have very much worth to us. But these things they don't even have rights necessarily yet. But you know what I'm saying? And I can understand that, because if someone made you, you would assume that's your property. And since you did it on, by your own thing, it really makes that Antichrist. And it seems like also trafficking in men's souls as well. Because I'd imagine cloning somehow would have to have an effect on whoever you stole the DNA from, and then you made a clone of them. It could have an effect on them psychically and spiritually, and cause soul ties that are weird, I'd imagine. or somehow affect the life force and spirit maybe of whoever. It's a crazy freaking subject here to even think about here, or do clones even have any soul at all? There's these questions: are they even human, or is that what a Nephilim is? You know what I'm saying? It's like it's crazy what we got going on right now, and right now it's so ridiculous and outlandish. The truth really is ridiculous and outlandish that